Hello everyone, I am Nadeem Khan. Welcome to Uncommon Literature. Today we are going to learn Night of the Scorpion by Nissim Ezekiel. Before moving to the poem, let me tell you that the poem is a recollection of the night in which a scorpion stung the narrator's mother, and how the villagers, like the incident happened in a rural area, and how the villagers came for the help and what their reaction was. So everything has been recollected from the memory of the narrator himself. So let us just begin the poem now. I remember the night of my mother was stung by a scorpion. So in the very first line, the poet has come to the point without twisting the facts any further. He has said that he is talking about the night in which a scorpion stung his mother. Moving ahead, 10 hours of steady rain had driven him to crawl beneath a sack of rice. So before thinking anything about the scorpion, before putting the scorpion on the bad light, I just want to tell you one thing, that Nissim Ezekiel has himself written that due to the heavy rain, because it has been raining for almost 10 hours, the scorpion crawled beneath a sack of rice. So the scorpion took the shelter in the granary of their house where all the grains were stored. So when the mother went inside the granary, the scorpion stung her. Parting with his poison flash of diabolic tail in the dark room, he risked the rain again. So after stinging the mother, he had to part with his sting. He had to separate with his diabolic tail. Diabolic is devilish, evil tail, because on the tail of the scorpion the sting is there in the dark room, and he risked the rain again, meaning that he had to go in the rain again. He had to go outside his shelter. The peasants came like swarms of flies and buzzed the name of God 100 times to paralyze the evil one. Just notice what words are being used for the peasants and their importance as well. What the meaning is, let me tell you first, that after this incident, the peasants, all the farmers of the village, they came along with everybody. They came in group to help the mother, and they came like swarms of flies. Swarms of fly means the group of flies, and buzzed, buzz is used for the bees. So you can see how the peasants are also referred by the words which are used for the insects. And they came and they chanted the name of God 100 times to paralyze the evil one. So there is some relation why they are trying to paralyze the scorpion. They are calling it the evil one because they believed, it was their belief, that the more the scorpion would move, the more poison would spread in the body of the mother. With candles and with lanterns, throwing giant scorpion shadows on the mud-baked walls, they searched for him. So they have candles with them, they have lanterns with them, and due to this light, due to the light of these candles and lanterns, they are trying, they are just, some images are, the images of shadows are being made on the mud-baked walls. So by the mud-baked walls, you can understand the scene of a rural village. So because of the lights, the farmers or the peasants are roaming here and there. They are trying to save the mother. So the shadows of Scorpio or scorpion like shadows are being created. They searched for him and they are trying to search for him. He was not found, but they could not find him anywhere. They clicked their tongues with every movement that the scorpion made. His poison moved in mother's blood, they said. So now there will be a series of what they believed, what are their beliefs about the how the poison would spread in the body of the mother. And I have already explained this, that the more movement the poison scorpion makes, the more poison would spread in the mother's blood. Now they start praying. Okay, so let's see what their prayers are. May he sit still, they said. So what they are trying to say, that they are praying that the scorpion may sit still, that it should not move more. Wherever the scorpion is, the God makes the scorpion very still, so that the mother can be saved. May it is just the belief of these villagers. Okay, may the sins of your previous birth be burnt away tonight, they said. So this is also their belief, that if she is suffering, if somebody some pain has been inflicted on her, so with the pain, her suffering is getting over, burning away, you can say. The sins of her previous birth are burning away. This is their belief. May your suffering decrease the misfortunes of your next birth, they said. So they also believe that the more you suffer in this birth, maybe in the next birth you will not suffer this much. May the sum of all evil balanced in this unreal world. So what the meaning here is, that they are calling this world, the human world, as the unreal world. Maybe they believe that the world after this world, maybe the world of God, it is the real world, and they are calling this world as the unreal one. And they are saying, may the God make your evil, your sin, and your good, balance them together. Okay, like everybody does good deeds as well, bad deeds as well, but they are praying for the mother that may you get these two things balanced in your life. Against the sum of good become diminished by your pain, and just because of your pain, may these good or bad becomes balanced. May the poison purify your flesh of desire and your spirit of ambition, they said, and they sat around. The praying is still going on, and you can just understand that they are praying that may the poison purify your flesh of desire, like every desire, whatever you have, whatever spirit ambitions you have, may this poison purify your flesh. Okay, and they are sitting on the floor with my mother in the center. So the mother is agonizing in pain on the floor at the center, and they are sitting around her, encircling her. The peace of understanding on each face, and everybody has a sort of calm on their face, and they understand each other's feelings. They understand what everybody is feeling at that moment. My mother twisted through and through, groaning on a mat. So the mother is agonizing, she is groaning, she is moving here, on the floor, she is twisting, and she is in a lot of pain. My father, skeptic, rationalist. Understand this, there is some twist here. What the twist is, that the father is referred here as skeptic. Skeptic means somebody who does not believe in anything very easily, like who doubts everything. Okay, rationalist means the person who reasons in every situation, who uses reason in every situation, like the person who is very logical. But in this situation, the father also followed all the superstitions which the villagers were also trying to fulfill. In the situation when somebody is in pain or in trouble, we do not think much, rather we just try every possible way to get out of that trouble. So I believe the father is also doing that. However, he was a skeptic, he was a rationalist. What he did, let's see. My father, skeptic, rationalist, trying every curse and blessing. So you can understand that he tried every curse and blessing. What happens is that suppose if we are in some trouble and we are not able to come out of it, so the people also tell us that do this and you will feel better, you do this and you can go to this place, you can meet this person, he can help you. So what happens is that we try every possible way to just come out of that problem. Okay, my father, skeptic, rationalist, trying every curse and blessing, powder, mixture, herb and hybrid. So the father tried everything, like any sort of powder, mixture, herb and hybrid. Hybrid means the amalgamation of, like, mingling two things together. Whatever was possible, the father was trying to do. He even poured a little paraffin upon the bitten toe and put a match to it. Now this is little painful. What he did, that he also put some kerosene. Little paraffin means kerosene upon the bitten toe, like on the toe which was bitten by the scorpion. He put a little kerosene on the mother's toe and put light to it, put a match to it. Matchsticks you must be knowing. So it burned it. Actually the father burned the toe of the mother by the kerosene. I watched the flame feeding on my mother. So this line clarifies that the poet who is recollecting the incidents, and now when he is, I believe, adult, he is recollecting the childhood experience. He was an observer only at that time. So he is himself telling us that I watched the flame feeding upon my mother. The flame was feeding on my mother, meaning the fire was eating her mother. Eating means out of pain. She was in lot of pain already, and just because the fire, her pain became immense. I watched the holy man perform his riots to tame the poison with an incantation. So he also was, that there was some holy person, holy man, and he was also performing some riots, some customs to tame. Tame means to control the poison with an incantation. And incantation means recitation of the words, of holy words, in order to help somebody. So after 20 hours it lost its sting. So what happened, after 20 hours the poison decreased and the mother recovered. My mother only said, after recovering, now pay attention to this line, what mother said. My mother only said, thank God the scorpion picked on me and spared my children. So this is wonderful line coming from a heart of a mother who is worried not about herself but about her children, that she is praying and she is thanking God that the scorpion stung her and not her children. Maybe if the scorpion had stung her children, maybe they would not have been able to survive. Okay, so this is a wonderful poem which highlights that the superstitions of rural people, or you can also call it that the people who are not aware about the scientific things, and at the same times it also highlights that how people react in a situation or a troublesome situation. So with this we have come to the end of this poem. Thank you so much.